Alright guys, welcome to another vlog. We are here at the gas station with the G35. You can see she's all sanded down now. But we're heading down to a place called KBD Body Kits in California to see if they are open. Tried to call, went to an automated service. So I'm just going to do the drive. It's like a 40-minute drive there. Hopefully they're open so I can get the front lip for this car because it'll look 10 times better with the front lip. And then I'm meeting up with a dude for a seat, which again, hopefully it suits. I know the rail will suit, it's whether my fat ass fits basically. And then the next mission after that is to find a pair of wheels before we get to Tucky at 2 PM to get this car wrapped. So really busy day. I'm on my own, no wife and kiddies today. I got 7-Eleven coffee and a 7-Eleven stuffed waffle. It's a waffle with egg, cheese and sausage, yeah, in a waffle. So that's yeah, I'm probably going to come back really fat from this trip, but what do you do? Alright, so I made it out here to KBD and it was a complete waste of my fucking time because they don't have anything in stock, and basically when I was trying to call them the phones, they wouldn't answer the phones, and they basically just said you need to order online and it takes about 5 days to make, which doesn't work for me because I'm about to head east. So I don't know if I'll end up getting a front lip on this car, which sucks because it would look a million times better, and I'm a bit petty when it comes to stuff like this. Like, a company should, like, how hard is it to answer a phone? Or at least on the website make people aware that stuff can't be picked up or whatever, so people don't make the drive. That's just me being a sook, but it's frustrating coming all this way. It was like a 40-minute drive, but I'm relatively close to my next stop, so I'm gonna try and hopefully the guy with the seat doesn't muck me around, because I don't want to be driving around all day for nothing. So let's go to this guy's house and see if we can pick up a race seat and seat rail, and that will make me feel better. Alright, here at the guy's place to pick up parts. Seems like a rad dude. Alright, so we've got ourselves a seat with a seat rail, and it turns out this guy does YouTube as well. What's your channel? Christian Lopez 33. Do a lot of how-to videos on the Z, Miata, and a few other cars. There's probably a good chance I've watched one of your how-tos on a Z, because I do tend to watch stuff when I get pissed off and angry at cars, trying to work on them and stuff. So yeah, he's obviously got a Z. What was this, a project that you've now pulled apart? I got it as a daily driver car, worked on it as like my first vehicle, turned it into a complete track car. It's roll caged, it was wide body, dropped to the floor, full bolt-ons, and then I went through 3 motors. Yeah. Finally, after like 3 years of it driving 30 miles, put a transmission in it, drove it, did a 20-minute drive, blew my transmission, and went, I think I'm done with this car. So I've just been partying it out, sadly, but gonna be getting a motorcycle, and I'm married and have a few other things to take care of, but I'll continue making videos. I got the G35 sedan because I got 2 kids. I'm doing this whole trip with my wife and 2 kids, like a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old. So definitely understand that. I understand the daily that went too far. We all do it, eh? We all do it. Turned out to be. Yeah. You've got engine mounts for sale as well. Yeah, I have. I want to get them off you. Cool. I need them. Yeah, Z1 semi-solid mounts. They aren't broken in yet, so when you throw them on your car, they're gonna feel pretty strong. There's like a 500-mile break-in period where you put them on and it is like solid, and after about that 500-mile mark, they'll break in a little bit and won't be as rough of a ride. But that doesn't bother me. My wife and my kids are used to that. And yeah, I've got solid ones in my Z. So yeah, I've got solid, but it's a track car. Yeah, it's a full-blown track car. It literally lives at the track. So yep, this was that works. Solid trans mounts, semi-solid motor mounts, caged, gutted, 6-point racing harness, bucket seats, daily driver, and it just shook. I mean, it was fun. Yeah, but see, we couldn't get away with that in Australia, so that, you know, if I could get away with doing that, I would definitely do it. I wouldn't give a fuck. It was dangerous in California because obviously the cops have that whole $1,000 exhaust thing, and I had still-in headers, Berg test pipes, I had a Manzo Y pipe, and then I had a custom exhaust out the back, and it was scary. It sounded like a 350Z. That's the worst. Exactly. That's the worst. It sounded like a Z, which was not good for cops. But luckily,
with this car at its full build, I had the Battle Arrow wing, I had a big front splitter on it, I had a whole bunch of decals all over because I was sponsored by 7 companies at once, and I never once got pulled over in the car.
Yeah, I think it's, I don't know if it works the same here as it does in Australia, but I feel like when your car's fully stickered up, it looks more like a promotional vehicle than someone that's doing hood rat shit.
Honestly, yeah, because I had, and also on the side of my car, which I still have it, my racing track numbers say keep it on the track.
Yeah.
So when, you know, cops would see it, they go, okay, maybe that's a little bit of good stuff, you know, you're not street racing, and I was lucky to not get pulled over.
He might be on the way to the track, so all right.
Exactly.
We're gonna do some transactions here and yeah, get going. Hopefully, get this shit done. My whole car's getting a full livery done today as well. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
I got a lot of shit on the go, and then I'm going to the, what's it called, Andy Sleigh Day tomorrow.
Oh, sick.
So yeah, got some shit on the go. So, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. Here, because I'm gonna have to get these motor mounts through there.
So he's doing all the fun stuff. The motor mounts are actually still in the car, so we got to rip them out. And turns out I'm buying an intake today as well. Where did that go? Did you put it out the front, did you?
I think.
With the engine intake pipe. I don't know where that went.
Oh, I have it over here, boss.
Oh. So we got
like I said,
intake
all
pipe
over
as
the
well.
place here.
Yeah. So we got a Fujita. So that's cool. Got an intake pipe now. I am still talking with some guys about doing a sponsorship deal with a different intake, so if we do end up still getting that, we will just sell this one on. But this one looks nice, should fit the G completely fine, and give me a little more power than absolutely dead stock. Not that dead stock really worries me power-wise, but yeah, we'll get these engine mounts out, give the man some money, and start heading to Tucky's to get the work done on the wrap.
What am I doing?
I don't know, what are you doing?
Well, I was going to jack the engine up with my jack, but I have an engine hoist, so I can just lift it. But I don't have an engine stand, that's fine, because I can just keep the engine in. I just got to lift that up a few inches.
No.
Yeah.
All good, all good. So he does a lot of like how-to stuff on the VQ. What are they? They're VQ? I don't know, the 350Z engines. He does a lot of stuff on the 350Z engines, the how-tos, the shit where you don't know what's going on. He obviously has half an idea, because, yeah, you know me, I don't. Alright, we have everything. We have mounts. Mounts took a smidge longer. You could have made a good vlog on that.
I could have made a good video on it, yeah, but it took me a little longer. I only have half the tools with me. All the other stuff is at my work, so yeah. I got it.
We got them out, though. These are... The poly mounts I don't even have in my track car. Like I said, I've got the solid mounts, and then I had nothing in my G35, which I was using, which you guys all saw. So, alright, gonna go find a way to fit these in the G and give this man some money, and then we're finally gonna get on the road again. It's a Holden! Some guys made his G8 look like a Holden Commodore. That's pretty funny. So all the guys back home in Australia that put the Chevy badges on your Holdens, Americans put Holden badges on their Chevys. DH Graphics. So yeah, hit them up. They are helping me out. This is where Tucky works, so they're helping me out massively with this. We're going to do some cool colors. They've got a design for the side with the number, similar to what my original plan was, but that deal sort of fell through, and these guys have jumped on board now. So I'm super excited to see how it turns out. It's going to be rad. Check out all the printers and stuff they got here. Like 3 lots of printers, and wrapping the car over here. And yeah, boss man here. Just walking around just barking orders at everybody. I like it. I like his style.
Isn't that what bosses do? Bark orders?
Yeah, that's bossy stuff. And then, yeah, it's gonna be cool. I gotta put my seat in as well. Alright, so Tucky and that are gonna get to cutting the vinyl out for the roof, and then I've stolen some of Tucky's tools, and I'm gonna get to fitting the air intake, so the new air intake. So getting rid of all the stock, all of this stock stuff, and then putting on this nice aluminium air intake, which should give me, I don't know, maybe like 3 more horsepower, but it's better than nothing, and it'll sound cooler as well. So we're gonna get to that. Oh, Mr. Sparkle!
You good on that side?
Yeah, I got plenty. like it. Do you like it, Tucky?
I love it. It's gonna look like a big ass bowling ball.
Yes. It's gonna look like that boat over there.
Don't mess with America. That's America boat.
All right, cold air intake is on. There we go, it's on. It's actually a really nice fitting part. Bolts on up here, bolts straight on, airflow meter goes straight in. My only issue is I have this big hole that leads through to my front wheel, and I'm a little mildly concerned when I hit big puddles that'll be an issue, but it'll only be one of those things where if I hit a big puddle, so if I don't hit a big puddle, it should be right in theory. In theory. Everything's in theory. Yeah, and now the roof is blue with sparkles. And the trunk or boot is now blue with sparkles. So the boys are going hard out on this. One for a customer. And yeah, things are positive, things are happening. So I've just came out the front of the shop to show you guys. It's so sick. They've wrapped all the front of the shop as well. Check it out. Place looks so sick. And there's obviously other cars they've wrapped here. I think this is their company truck, I'm guessing. Wrapped real cool. And then obviously, as you guys already know, Tucky's Mopar. So yeah, it's good to be connected with good people. It works, just makes everything happen so much easier. Just makes me happy. Like I said, that shit that happened earlier today with that front lip, it's like all we needed was some good stuff to happen and we're happy again. So we'll continue to work on with it all and yeah, get it done. All right, so race seat is in. It's actually super comfortable, way more comfortable than I expected. The old seat is out. Old seat weighs a lot, so that's definitely gonna get some weight out of the car, which helps because I'm a big boy. But this seat fits beautifully. Sits in there super nice. Sitting position is good. I sit really low in it, which is fine for me. My wife will probably need some pillows even to just drive down the highway, but that's sounds like a her problem, not a me problem. And yeah, I think it'll be okay for driving for like 100 hours or more actually. I've already done a lot of miles in this car, right? It's my reaction to the other side because I haven't seen this yet. Oh, this car's legitimately turning into a race car. The boys are gangbanging it at the moment, getting it all on there, but this material here is like a, you can't really see it in the camera, but it's like a,
Color flip.
Is it color, yeah, it's a color flip, like a pearl. And then what would you say it's, would that be reflective at night? Or somewhat reflective?
No, just color flip.
Oh, just color flip? Alright. So yeah, it's looking pretty wild. So cool. Yeah. Obviously, once we do get our wheels for this thing, it'll obviously set the car off completely. I've got to get a front lip ordered from those guys, and I'll get it shipped over to Adam's shop. And yeah, I got the wheels getting delivered to Adam's shop as well. So it's all starting to come together, sort of, mostly. Actually, I should see what the seat room in the back is like. Oh wow, Boston's got like so much room in the back now, my son. So because of the race seat, sits way further forward. Well, not further forward, but it's obviously not as thick as the factory seat. So I might have to put my little girl on this side and my little boy on that side just for the feet room. That's cool. Alright, I'm going to watch these guys do it this time. It's really interesting to me. Everybody I've seen do it back home uses, for the most part, uses water or washing detergent or whatever they use underneath, where these guys just go hard out and stick it straight on. know Taki's going hard, he's got his sleeves on. It's not the time to make you laugh. Forward. Good.
Bueno? Bueno.
My door trim was falling off the passenger side. Yeah, that's the passenger side. So that'll help my door trim stay on. So that's good. Oh no, it's all good. So sick. You just got to envision it with wheels and good fitment, guys. Once it's got that stuff done, it really is going to pop really well. I'm super excited. Alright guys, finished product. I cannot thank these guys at DH Graphics enough. Like I said, if you haven't already, please follow them, guys. And if you're in SoCal or anywhere near SoCal and you need some work done, definitely hit these guys up. Alright, so I've been driving around tonight with this seat in the car. I've found that it is just a little bit too upright, so I've just got some spanners now. I'm going to adjust where it's sitting, so I just lay a little bit further back. It'll be more comfortable like that, and especially the amount of miles I need to do. So we're just going to tilt that back a little bit, but I'm going to wrap up the vlog there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It's been an amazing day. We've got so much done. The car's looking pretty damn cool. Obviously, once we get wheels on it, it's really going to change the game as far as how it looks overall. But yeah, we'll get this seat sorted out and we'll see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. Bye.